So hello everyone. So today Haiyan, Ron, and I are assigned to a group to analyze two case studies about disruptive behavior and figure out classroom management strategies integrated with social emotional learning. So what is the social emotional learning?
Social emotional learning is a educational method that aims to foster social and emotional skills within school curriculum.
Okay, and then there are five components of social emotional learning. So they are self-awareness, self-management, relationship skills, social awareness, responsible decision making. Okay, now we are coming to the first case study in the virtual classroom.
Okay, so I have a student who is the most provocative and disruptive grade 10 students and make me a lot of troubles in class because he continuously private message other students and tease other students while in breakout rooms. So he makes some inappropriate and sarcastic chat on microphones in response almost anything I said. So when I deal with him, I feel like I don't have very efficient strategies. So do you have some strategies for me that I can handle this boy more successfully?
Of course. Oh, is this me or? Well, understanding the growing brains, middle school minds are truly a work in progress. The prefrontal cortex, or the part of the brain uses for rational decision, is still developing. Did you know that? I try to make sure we know that. While adolescents are still growing and developing, learning social emotional skills can help empower them to make better choices along the way. Integrate social emotional skills in the curriculum, as far as homeroom or random acts of kindness rack. Every educator can integrate social emotional learning, or SEL, skills into the curriculum that they are already teaching. Uh, Maybe we should talk about how characters in a novel feel, characterization and feelings and traits, or discuss techniques for solving problems, even if the problem is wrong. Let's explore what we did and how we got to that answer instead of just always looking for the right answer and validating him or her. Pace out long projects, and allowing kids to have their planner and putting smiley faces, or when kids are on IXL, just giving them encouraged little messages, and assign class jobs to students, line leaders, uh, people who clean off the erase board, students that sweep, straighten up the books, and it change every 2 weeks, and develop strategies for working through challenges and discuss current events and their importance. But with the current events on Class Dojo, just give the parents a heads up, because some topics parents might not feel comfortable allowing the teacher to discuss. And now we're also dealing with SEL at home. Create a class code of conduct. Classroom code of conduct, just making sure that the students are polite to each other and to you, and you are being polite to the students with good manners. Listen while others are talking. Do not disturb others who are working. Be responsible and prepared for every class every day, and always being respectful for your teachers and classmates. Be honest and truthful, and always do your best. We can always use the three before me. You have to ask three students before you come and ask the teachers. You should try it.
Okay.
Creating weekly SEL themes. Oh, I like these. Mindful Monday, Teachable Tuesday, Wisdom Wednesday, and Together Thursday. Not Taco Tuesday. Don't use that one. Feel Good Friday. So with these, it's just helping students remember and helping yourself remember to always add in the SEL in the curriculum, daily. Oh, yes. Also holding class meetings. Holding class meetings is just to be able to have deal with the soft skills and some of the issues that the students are dealing with. So always doing like a check-in. What's your goal for today? Or what's your goal for this week? Or what's your goal for this lesson? Highs and lows. Highs are how are you feeling today? Give me 3 to 4 highs, or give me 3 to 4 challenges that you are facing and how we can help as a class. Post a SEL bulletin board, student of the week, but based off of SEL criteria. So you could have a student of the month that deals with academia and attendance, but at the same time, the SEL bulletin board deals with the student who is the most caring, who is actually taking the extra mile to make sure the emotional needs of the students and the teacher and the environment is intact.
Okay, thank you, school psychologist. And now we come to the second case study. So when we prioritize the social and emotional learning in our schools, and our students can achieve the full potential. So
Yeah, so again, I have a student who is called Kevin, and Kevin is a difficult case in my teaching career because he's always very angry as he's from a broken family. His mother was totally non-supportive and to like educating him or collaborate with the school for Kevin. And Kevin keep losing his temper if he didn't get his way. On some occasions, he will just yell or scream at anyone who frustrated him. His temper is keep the whole class like on edge throughout the entire day. So in accordance with I have tried my best to handle Kevin, but it always failed. So I tried to contact the mother, but she's unreachable. So I also sent Kevin to the principal, but even there, Kevin behaves like as normal. So sometimes I like when Kevin deliver good behavior, I let him have some special privilege, but he still keep losing his temper often. So I'm really struggling in handling Kevin in different occasions. So school psychologist, do you have some more suggestions for me to handle him in the daily teaching life?
Yes. So first we're going to look at our empathy and sympathy in dealing with the student and his struggles at home and how those struggles at home are coming into the classroom. So first we're going to build trust with him, and he's going to see you as not just a teacher, but a confidant, a supporter on his team, on his side. And we're going to do emotional check-ins. So we're going to look at the 5 steps for daily emotional check-ins. I believe you discussed this earlier, the pause and breathe for a moment. And when you have him pause and breathe, I know we had teachers 2 years ago that practiced. I think you were in that group where they would practice him drawing in the breath through your nose and being able to hold it for 1,000, 2,000 seconds, and then slowly pushing it out with your mouth until your stomach goes all the way flat. Asking yourself how you feel in your mind and to yourself. And also having him ask you, how do you feel? And you asking him, how does he feel? Turn it into not a game, but just a check-in. And say the emotional word out loud or write it on the paper, like pineapples or watermelon when you're frustrated. And think about your feelings, sit with them and let them be. And it's okay. It's okay not to always be happy or want to grin or smile. And we can do like have a red card and a yellow card, and put the yellow cards on our desks when we're feeling comfortable, but just we need time. And a red card is when you and I need to have a lunch, but only when you and I need to have a lunch. So that's how you frame it. So you can pull them out, or you can do a special one-on-one, eat lunch together, but don't go out. You can bring the lunch from the cafeteria. Teach anger management, the 5 simple steps to manage your anger, right? So don't hurt yourself. So number 1, first acknowledge that anger it's okay. It's okay to be angry, but how do you cope with that anger? And one way for me is I let the students know that, hey, today I'm not having a good day. I am angry with us as a class, including myself, because we didn't turn in the homework, or I didn't like the way we approached that language. And when they hear you say you're angry with yourself, they go, really? And so that might create a conversation. And sometimes their mom is angry, sometimes their dad is angry. And that's how we can also throw in the SEL. But we have reassured them that, we are still happy, but we can be angry. Don't hurt ourselves and don't hurt others. And don't destroy property, because if you destroy property, then mom and dad has to take over, and then it becomes their responsibility. So just coping skills. Using visual organizers. When I am angry, I can pause and think. Always take 3 deep breaths. Walk away if I'm still mad. See an adult for help. And then also, we give them a block, or we give them a pass. It's not a bathroom pass, but it's just a pass to walk through the building, just to de-escalate any frustration they have. And all the teachers know that special pass, because we all have it, right? And it's the de-escalation I'm angry pass. Use SEL literature, 10 social emotional reading out louds. Yes, yes, yes. And involve parents. I know a lot of folks are using Class Dojo. With Class Dojos, a lot of the social emotional techniques and tools are in Class Dojo. Give them points for being kind, little funny looking monsters, the ID. So always welcoming parents. And for every 2 weeks, call the parents and give a positive reinforcement message. Not just wait to call the parents when things are going wrong.
Okay, and thank you, school psychologists, and I have learned a lot.
Okay, thank you for sharing.
Thank you. Thank you.